For the most part, I'd say I'm a pretty good kid. I think I have good morals and good intentions. I'm not a troublemaker or anything. I've never been suspended and I've never gotten detention. Except once. There was one time and one time only when I got detention. And it was for, frankly, the stupidest reason ever. It wasn't even my fault, and most of my class also got in trouble too. Let me explain. To set the scene, this story takes place in about 2018, so I would have been about 9 years old and in 4th grade. I went to a private Christian school, alright? Which means I had to wear a uniform. And as you can imagine, they enforced the wearing of the uniform like crazy. They offer a bunch of different articles of clothing. Golf shirts, dress pants, pullover sweaters, cardigans, vests, t-shirts, shorts, and sweatpants. And they all just have the school logo on it. Now obviously, if I have the chance to be comfortable, I'm gonna take it. I mean, just look at my character. He's not wearing a suit, he's wearing a turtleneck sweater and black jeans. When I was in 4th grade, what I'd wear to school most days was the t-shirt and sweatpants. But apparently I wasn't supposed to. You see, the rule is that once you pass 3rd grade, you're not allowed to wear the t-shirt, sweatpants, nor short outside of gym class. I'm not sure why, but rules are rules, I guess. The thing is, I didn't know about this rule at the time. I think I'd heard about it, but not officially, So I kept wearing them. Then one day I was up for recess, and this kid in the grade above me told me, "Hey, you're not supposed to wear the sweatpants." Again, I didn't know that this was a rule, so I simply ignored him. But then he went and told the teacher, and I got sent inside where I saw some of my classmates who were also wearing what we apparently weren't supposed to. One of the school rules was that everybody did know is that if you're not in full uniform, you get sent home. And this one girl in my grade remembered that and reminded us all. So all of us packed up our things and walked to the office. I was crying because I didn't want to be in trouble. And I thought it would be my permanent record or something. If I did get sent home, it would kind of be considered a suspension, right? So we got to the office and we all waited for our parents to be called so we could get sent home. But then one of the ladies who worked in the office noticed us and asked us what we were doing there. We told her that we were supposed to be sent home because we weren't in uniform, and the lady told us to go back to class. Instead of a suspension, we all decided to sit in the science lab all day and finish extra work, instead of being in class. Kids from other grades were there too. There were 9 students in my class in 4th grade, and 6 of us got detention. I could imagine it was awkward in there with 3 students and a teacher. The office called everybody's families and had them bring our change of clothes. And my older brother had to bring mine because my parents were both working. I remember when they called me on the PA system, the secretary called me Christopher instead of Christian. But I was the only one with my last name in the school, so I made the connection. When my mom picked me up that day, I told her that I'd gotten detention. She was surprised because I'd never really gotten detention before. When we got in the car, my mom texted the principal about it. The principal, I guess, could tell my mom was upset, so she called her and they had a lengthy conversation about it. And my mom mentioned how we didn't even know this was a rule. My mom's a W for that. And then later, they sent her a letter clarifying the uniform policy. So yeah, that's the story of my first and only detention. Pretty dumb reason if you ask me, but rules are rules, I guess. And if they're not gonna cause you any problems, there's no reason you shouldn't follow them. I'm talking to you, rebellious teenagers.